Welcome to the EDU-TRIBE channel by Maria Onya. This channel is dedicated to all things education and business, education and life. And if you're a teacher, a student, a parent, a school owner, a school leader, or you plan to go into the sector, this is the channel for you. We share insightful tips and we tell stories that will make you do right in all of the areas we have mentioned. In my last video, I talked about communication, parent, child. I made a case for you to talk to your children, to check in with them, to make it a priority, to schedule communication with your children as you schedule every other thing. I explained that if you're not talking to them, they are either bottling in something or talking to someone else, and it is not to your advantage. I know we struggle, we're working, we're just trying so hard to give them the best, but this is one task we must not miss: talking to the children. So I'm going to start this by sharing a story, what happened in one of my schools. A certain student in the secondary school tried to harm herself. I don't want to use that word, but you know the word, right? She'd been cutting herself, attempting all sorts. But because we are very observant, we run small schools where we can see everybody. A student noticed it and reported to us. So we grabbed her diary, and we saw everything. She had written how ugly she is, how terrible she feels, how everyone hates her, how everything is dark and terrible. She wants to just leave the world and all that. And we were shocked. I was dumbfounded at the time, because in fact, this was the most beautiful girl in the whole school at the time. Now, it occurred to me that if someone had told this girl from home how amazing she is, how beautiful she is, how brilliant she is, how awesome she is, she won't feel that way. Someone was feeding her with alternative information, with lies, and she swallowed it. Today, she's in the UK and she's a medical doctor. So if you're not talking to your child, someone is talking to that child, and they're planting seeds that you will not like. Find time to talk to them. And now I will run to the advantages. Number one, emotional bonding. These children are not as strong as we were. You know, growing up, some of us, we were like rock, stone, hit us and we are good, because our parents didn't shield us, they didn't pamper us, they didn't lock us in the house and all that. We were just streets and we were hard, but they're not like that. You tell them one thing, they dream over it, they soak it, they marinate, they gather the whole thing and dump in their spirit, decorate it, ice it, and just dwell there. We were not like that. So you have to be careful that you're talking more than the voice outside. Emotional bonding, very important. They are not strong emotionally, but if you're communicating with them, then you're giving them that strength, that emotional balance, that emotional landing that they need to face the world, because it's not easy out there. It's dangerous and it's not good for our children. So please create that relationship, that thing. Let them know you should be their number one go-to person at all times. Secondly, better understanding. Children are not all the same. You would see of your 4 children, they are all different. Don't treat them the same way. The fact that John is strong does not mean that Ada is the same. So when you talk with them, you begin to see who is who is what, who is different, who needs more time, who needs, you discover all of these things talking to your children. Very important. Conflict resolution. When there is a problem, if you're not talking to them, how will you know there is a problem you need to solve? How will you know they are not happy about something? How will you even teach them how to talk things out rather than bottle up and fight or try to take the easy way out. Communication will lead to conflict resolution. It will teach them and it will help you in the family. Enhance development, self-expression. They go out, they can talk. They're used to talking to you. You have told them how amazing they are. So when they step out there, nobody can talk them down. They can stand, they can present, they can deliver because they do it at home effortlessly. Next, it builds confidence. Do you know that, right? When we see them, we know what's happening at home. You understand? We know the parents communicating, the parents that are doing all kinds of stuff. We can see them in the child. So that confidence is that the child comes to school, she cannot be bullied. Not possible. He cannot be bullied because they have learned how to express themselves, and it is coming from the home. All right, improved performance. If you're communicating with your children, they always want to impress you. They know that the moment they land, you will ask them, how was the test today? So they do more work so that they have good stories to tell you. So please know this. We have seen it. Children who communicate with their parents, whose parents are in their business, they are together, they are a team, they do well in school. There is no doubt about that. So start today to communicate with them. All right, coping mechanism. They learn to cope in difficult situations. When challenged, they can stand. They know if you leave them, if you start like that, when they get to university, they are stars. Wherever they go, that confidence, nothing can beat it. They know how to cope. They know how to get here and it's not working. They move there because they talk their way through life. They know how to communicate. So they learn. They can cope with difficult situations. They will always hear your voice. Mommy said, okay, if this happens, I should do this. Daddy said this, and so on. So please talk with them. It will take away risky behaviors like the type I talked about at the beginning. If the parents were in her business, where will she have time to be, cooking up that kind of disaster? So please talk with them so that all these risky behaviors can be eliminated. And then, of course, the strong bond that you want to build that will last a lifetime, so that when they're in trouble, they know that there's an open door somewhere to walk in and share and get solutions, rather than just sit there and swallow and cook all of that negativity. Maria Onya, this is long enough speaking on the EDU-TRIBE channel. I hope you learned a thing or two. Thank you for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, turn on that notification button or sign so that you get my next video. You will love it as always. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.